that. You know what I'm saying? If that was my grandmother or my family member, I'd break your neck. What is you doing calling Afro Unu's wife, man? Just for you to get some fucking props. You a scandalous ass nigga, man. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, you doing this information dirty because you just want to sit your ass back and shut your fucking mouth and sit down and study, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't put in no work when it comes down to 9 Science, only putting out them scandalous ass, falsehood ass motherfucking videos, nigga. Putting out that fucking false information. You understand? Stirring up fucking chaos, nigga. That's all you been fucking doing. You a scandalous ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no fucking respect for your ass, man. I ain't got no fucking respect for your ass, nigga. So whoever watching this video right now, watch these fucking receipts drop and you gonna see what type of nigga this is, right? And I want all y'all to go to his page. If you would do me that favor, go to this nigga's page, go to his girlfriend's page, go to his girlfriend, his girlfriend's daughter's page, and tell them motherfuckers they rotten black people. Don't be mad and take it out on Mrs. Brown. Talking about we wanna help you, nigga. You a broke ass nigga. Nigga, if you really wanted to help her, you would take the fucking books, print them out, get them booked up, and sell them for her. And give her the fucking money, man. Who the fuck are you with your fucking extra accessory wearing ass, bum ass nigga? If you was about that shit, liberator, you would print that shit out, book it up, sell them books, and give her the money, man. Y'all put the books online on PDF, which is nothing is wrong with that. But she gets nothing for it. Do you understand? She gets nothing for it. So you doing her a disservice.
All right, True Men to Call in Peace in War Times. All right, you seen the name of the video, and like I said, I only respond to certain things because you just do a whole lot of rambling and keep going back in the past talking about nothing. When this whole thing is, as far as we concerned, is who brought Nwapu and Noon and all that good stuff is Afro, point blank. So it's nothing else. Anything else, you just crying and scratching for something that's never gonna change. We all did this for the benefit of those who want to know what is 9 ether, 6 ether, 3 ether, who was on the planet first, the mental resurrection of the black race with kinky hair, all that good stuff. So I'm just using these as teaching tools because you the test dummy and you like being the test dummy. So I like testing dummies. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna take everything that's needed to do that. Like I said, all you do is ramble. You keep trying to make it about the man. That's your problem. If I stop right now, it's still not gonna change that who you worship is still in jail for crimes against his own race and humans. It's not gonna change that. So you can smoke as much weed as you want, you can cuss as much as you want until you slobbing at the mouth. None of the stuff you saying is making no dent in reality. Keep telling you that. You making all these threats for what? We know you ain't gonna do a damn thing. You think I'm concerned about you? I'm not concerned about you. The only thing you're doing is putting yourself in more deeper and deeper trouble with your viewers. Anybody, even if Miss Nupu was to ever come across your videos, you be the first one that get dumped in the trash can. Cause I hope you don't think you standing up for Miss Nupu. That's a lie. The way you cuss like a sailor, please. She has been cut you off. You a beast, and you don't even care. You know you a beast. You know you low grade mentality. But we're gonna go ahead and move forward. All right. Like I said, you do not care about anything dealing with Afro Uno Miss Nupu. First of all right? Second of all, you've been saying for years that Afro Uno didn't write the BIE or the 9-ball. First of all. So since all of that's being said, the clips I use, like you really is bothered about a conversation that I had with Afro Uno's wife, somebody that we've been showing consistently that we care about. Not you though. And I'm gonna show you that. All right, let's look at this, because you going hard about Miss Nupu, Miss Brown, the madam as you call her. She told me when we talked to her, after she initially, I already know her real maiden name, but she asked us to call her Miss Nupu. So I ain't got to worry about what you trying to tell somebody what their name. I spoke with the woman. Who are you? You can't change reality because you got a problem with it. You mad because I'm on a first name basis and I was talking to her? You mad because we had conversations and the only reason we was there was because of the filthy cult leader and mansour? Like I told her, none of that would have been going on if them two criminals wasn't doing what they was doing. But let's get back to you, because you keep trying to turn this from the information to me and you, but it ain't about me and you. There is no me and you homosexual, because you keep, remember you said in your little clip, you only created your channel for me. You a sicko. That's you though. My channel been around for years, even before this one. Before my big one got deleted, I put my stuff up there dealing with the facts. Who creates they social media strictly just to get at somebody who didn't commit no crimes? A slanderer does. A person who has no facts there, because if you have facts and evidence, you'll be attacking the science, but you're not. You slick doing it though. Let me show you something. Since you did all that hooping and hollering about Miss Nupu and she the queen and the king is dead and all this stuff, now you want to call him the king and all that stuff. But let's look at this, and since you want to front to your dumb audience, because your audience is very dumb. All right, here you go right here. This is one of your videos. Further proof Afro Uno didn't author the 9-ball and the BIEE. All right, this you, right? Because you done messed around playing with York. You done lost the historical lane that everybody else been progressing on. So you trying to find somewhere to place yourself, which is what a lot of fools try to do. Because you gave up your place. You was in the when this wave first started, you was right there. But because you an egomaniac and something's wrong with your mind, and you feel you supposed to get this certified praise, honor, and worship that you don't deserve. People all of them already mopped you up and cleaned you up. Your whole name is about praising and worship. That's the type of spirit you got on. That's why all of the titles you use, if it ain't talking about weed, Kush. Don't try to say you use Kush for one of the old lands of the names for Sudan or Kushite. Your name, use Kush because of weed. The rest of your names just deal with spirit beings. That's what's wrong with you. You're a religionist. And that's why your name also Illuminati Nabi for prophet. Because you want to be a prophet of Nuwapu and Noon. No such thing exists. But we gonna keep it pushing though. All right, so here you go. Further proof Afro didn't author. You took that video down off of private. I got the screenshot, so don't matter. All right, let's look at this one. For somebody to keep going hard for Afro Uno's wife, like you really give a damn. You don't. Look what you said at the bottom. Afro Uno did not write the BIE or the 9-ball. The Nupu authors are not Reepu, Geepu, and Seepu. That's a lie. They just weren't using them name back in the 60s and 70s. It's the same individuals. They're like me trying to say whatever name you write something on, I'm trying to say, oh, okay, well, Charles A.G. didn't write such and such and such, but you using a whole nother name. And this is why I put the audios out, to further confirm that they did write it. That's the point. You are a person that likes to try to character assassinate because you don't like the facts. It's different if it was something going on between you and another individual that has really nothing to do with the information. See, all this stuff you keep talking about, pedophile and wearing dresses, all the lies. And I know Netta told you that crazy lie because she wanted to save Kyrie. You think I don't know all this crap? This is dumb. None of this is true. You going off of hearsay. That's why I keep talking about. You don't deal with facts. You deal with gossip. That's why I keep saying you're in the wrong business. You need to go get you a gossip blog, because that's all you're doing. You know who wore a dress? Your teacher wore a dress. And he wore Hindu jewelry, wore eyeliner, makeup, all of that. How you sitting here trying to talk about somebody else when the person you worship is the cross-dresser and the transvestite? Not me. I can care less about none of this stuff. This is about the facts. I keep telling you that. You ain't gonna change the root of nothing trying to tear down a person you ain't got no business with. Me and you ain't got no business. I've been smacked you with the information. This about the information. I keep telling you that. You want to turn this into something else. This ain't no battle rap. This ain't SmackDown, WWF. You in somewhere in your mind by yourself. I'm just gonna use you to show people that something is wrong with you. You don't care about Afro Uno. This is the point. That's what this is about. So we're going to keep doing this to show that you favor York because he's a misleader over Afro Uno, whose information stay the same, and you trying to mess it up because you don't want nobody else to see. Let's look. Let's get a little closer. Pause. Where it said, the Nupu authors are not Ripu, Gipu, and Sipu. Where did Nambal and BIAE originate? They cannot tell you. That's a lie. Put the information out. Even Yorknam put up the facts with this book behind on the screen that Afro Uno brought to Wapu. So you still lying after the information that came out. Because this book right here been out at least since 2018, 2019. It's 2021. You still lying to this day. That's what I keep talking about. They did not know when they cannot tell you, so how do they know about it when they never download original copies, nor do they know where to get it from? The original copy, which Afro Uno's wife got, is a copy of the Nine Ball, is red hardcover. Y'all ain't never seen the originals, and all of the copies of anybody got in the end, the BI, the Nine Ball, always looked like they was printed out after they was typed up on a piece of paper. So that ain't it. And when we went to the Schomburg, the BIAE book 1 is green in a hardcover. So the hardcovers do exist. But guess what? York ain't never had the original cover, and he never produced it. But people all around who have those books. All right? So all that crap you saying is just because you caping for a jail pedophile who's never coming home alive. And I'm gonna keep saying that. Get mad, weed head. You think you can smoke some of them decades off of York's time? No, you can't. And you upset because you a clown. That's not my fault, you unintelligent fool. And you keep pressing against the facts. I'm not the facts. You ain't finna stop it. And you ain't gonna never make me shut up, fool. Come do something about it. You feel so froggy. Come try to make me shut up. Damn fake gangster. You ain't hard. You's a clown, a weed head, a bum who sits at home all day because you ain't got no job, Tommy. Get out of here. Afro Uno at the time was not even known or heard of. And no one seems to know this except Grand Kush. Lies. So where were you at the time? Where did Rick get his copy? Did Afro Uno, aka Johnny Brown, write and state specifically that he wrote the BIA and Sipu, Ripu and Gipu wrote Nine Ball? We already put out the audio. That's why your spirit's so mad. His wife confirmed it. And the writings is consistent as well. You gotta reason other things out, not weed everything out. Like you getting weeded out for smoking weed. Let's look at another one. Because the only one who hate Afro Uno is you. And you the worst of the kind because you won't stick to one thing. If I don't like York, I'm not gonna move back and forth between Noon and the Y or what York taught if I don't like a person. That's showing you the type of slick clown you is. Nupa reveals the mystery of Afro Uno Soul. 2019, December. right? Again, Nupu don't deal with mystery. That's Zupu, sir. This is what we keep talking about. You don't have no intellect and you don't read the books. Keep telling me that. Zupu deals with mystery and hidden things. Nupu deals with revelation and inspiration, revealing things, making it plain. The Zoop hides things, dummy. You know, darn mystery and Nupu, you sound like an idiot. The fake Nunabus have been checkmated by Nupu. Once again, you the fake Nunaboo. You get checkmated because we bringing the facts. All you do is bringing this, an old conversation about stuff nobody's doing now because you can't deal with reality. Ain't nobody fake but you. The brain new gods and goddesses have spoken in the form of revelation and unequivocal truth and sound reason. Another lie. Brain news don't speak to you, fool. You sound like a real idiot. You don't even know how they work, dummy. What can the proselytes of Zupu say now? Who's proselyting Zupu? You saying things that makes no sense. You like to give your people false narratives to run with because they got personal problems with me, and I don't know none of these Negroes. None of them. I don't know you. Phone calls and internet exchanges don't make you know nobody. But in your mind, you believe you do. You hate the truth so hard. This is why you keep going. But you're not going to win. Then they going to lie again. Will they now give respect to Grand Kush the way Afro gave respect to the true revealer before him? Altoon Ray, Chief Thunderbird, Black Eagle, Amundu Rockapatar, who landed on Eagle Rock. So well, Brother Earl, if that is incorrect, well, when did Afro give York credit? We already know who brought it. This is the book right here. York already gave credit right there. The Wapo of Afro. So again, when you keep yelling in this clip I use, people giving out false information, that's you, bro. You giving out false information. Because this book been around. I don't know how many times I done used this screenshot in videos. Since me and you been going back and forth. So that showed that you the liar. You don't like Afro Uno. I don't know why you keep pretending. Amazing. Now, in this very video clip, right? Look at this. The clip that I used in the beginning, right? Look at the title. A bum ass nigga harassing the wife of King Unu taken down. First of all, it's no harassment. Two, we wouldn't have no phone calls, multiple phone calls, if it was harassment going on or she felt like she was being harassed, she would have stated that. But up and beyond that, the title, you telling me to take it down because it's disrespectful, right? That's what you told me. You said if that was somebody's grandma, that, you know, or whatever, you gonna put, hey, you ain't gonna do nothing over here. Niggas get killed for lesser things. You ain't trying to go out for Dr. York or Afro. You ain't trying to go there. I don't know why you sitting here talking selling these wolf tickets, these baby wolf tickets at that. You ain't trying to go out for that, but you the type of dummy though that look like you would try something stupid because your mind is getting worse and worse and worse. You're deteriorating with 3 South. So when you start selling these wolf tickets online, talking about something that ain't got nothing to do with you, you ain't gonna put hands on nobody. You might probably be beating on your woman. That ain't got nothing to do with none of that. That's your business. Now look at this hypocrite. You look at the hypocrite. Then you're gonna take my audio with the conversation I had with Ms. Nupu and then put it on your page. So how was it disrespectful and wrong for me to put it up and I'm using it to further solidify the Afro Unu, Gipu and Sipu are the original writers of the 9-ball of BIAE, not York. But you put it up for what? And you ain't even got a caption with anything. You ain't got nothing up there. But you gonna hashtag deceptive. Let me get a clear picture. You gonna hashtag it deceptive manipulator scammer. Oh, We finna show you who the scammers is. Once again. Because there's nothing deceptive about this, what she's talking about in the audio. All facts. That's why you ain't had nothing to say. Because it's all against the lies you telling in favor of yours. Alright? What's the next thing? So we done knocked them bowling pins down. Alright, you've been saying for years, okay, we got that out the way. All right, here we go. Then you say I should have printed out the books to help her sell them. All right, number one, she wanted those books, book 3, because you probably ain't never seen book 3 in physical form. I have, because Anoop got the last one. Book 3 is made the same way book 1 and book 2 is made. So that's a whole different kind of type of leather than just getting the books and printing them out and then selling them. That's not how she wanted it. She wanted everything to be made exactly the way he made it, with those covers, which was black and gold writing, how book 1 and book 2 was made. That's exactly how. And the reason and how she done that is because Afro Unu had a printing press. He got a printing machine that he made the books himself and then took them to the bookstores. He did not get them printed nowhere else. That's why the books look like that. So again, because you so quick to look for something negative, everything I put out, you try to negatize it because your mind is mostly negative. You miss crucial points that would make things clear. I'm only putting this stuff out so it can be clear. But you keep rambling and trying to put static over everything because you have a spirit problem. That's your problem. All right. Let's talk then again. Then you talking about I can help her make money that way. All right. Let's get down to that. All right. I can help her make money. Let me see. All right, the money she could be getting is being stolen by Nawapian Sabians, plagiarizing the nature books, but you won't go at them. And let's look at some examples. And this is a great example of what we're talking about. How you pick and choose, and you think the ones who's doing right is wrong, and the one who's doing wrong you think is right. Because you just said it in the in this clip I used that I should have just printed out the books and sold them and gave her the money. But the Nawabians a whole coat out here printing up books by the thousands and selling them all around the world, taking that money that should be going to them. Let's do a good example. This is why I like doing this, because you's a dummy. I told you don't know right from wrong. You think wrong is right, right is wrong. So therefore, you going at me like it's my fault. I ain't got nothing to do with this plagiarizing here. Look at this. This one called Good and Evil, series number 31. Sent down for you Nawapi. This is your master teacher. This is his group. This is what they got. So look at this book real good so you can go look it up. Go on Scrib, look it up. Let's look at the first thing. Keep telling you, you playing with the right one. You ain't smart. You smart, but you're not intelligent. I give you that. Smart just mean crafty. You crafty, and that's what you're trying to do. You're smart in the negative because you're trying to use the real truth and facts and twist it. And what you're doing is trying to make people dislike me and then place me into the information so they can get mad and turned off because you trying to associate the facts with your personal dislike and those people that's with you following you, bigging you up, like Reason, who another clown who ain't did nothing, sitting over there in UK just hiding, doing nothing. That's why nobody know none of y'all. Y'all mad because y'all not doing nothing. It's not my fault. Y'all didn't do nothing. You think just putting the books out is enough? Or no, the books say propagate, promulgate, teach it. Y'all ain't teach nothing. I just only know your names. Y'all won't do nothing. It's not my fault. You are nobody. You won't do nothing to become somebody. This ain't religion. There's no leaders in here. But y'all keep lying and trying to make me the leader. Why y'all keep doing that? I don't understand that. I don't understand. For years, all of y'all keep saying, oh, he think he the leader. Where did I say that? The book say promulgate and propagate, so I'm following what the book say. Opening my mouth and teaching. And in between time, getting at some of these fakers who's in the way of noon. You don't see me out here bothering Christians and all the other people. That's what y'all people there for. Y'all like how York and them style do it, then go do that. All right, here we go. My beloved children of Wu Nuwap. No such word. Corruption. This must be overstood the forces that existed in that proper and scientific tones called Renat name. See, he's mixing in the Seshmeta Neta because he's trying to throw him off. For it is all about what? Energy and reason. The power of Nupu. Look at that. Come on now. We already done proved without a shadow of a doubt. And York even said he didn't bring the Wapo. See, look behind him. Look at the book. Look what it say. See? They knew about the Wapo of Afro Unu. So what he's doing, he's describing what the real Amenubi Rakapata was doing, which is Afro Unu. He put it right here. So look at the plagiarism and the remixing. Because the nature books already, it made all this clear. Why is he still doing all this extra stuff? Why is he putting all these Egyptians and unks that don't exist in here? So you questioning the wrong one, Baldilocks. The power of Nupu. It's not even spelled like that now. That's way back in the 70s. See how far behind? See, you just like your master. Y'all keep going to the past and trying to shape the future. You can't. You trying to go in the past and trying to shape what people see of me, but you can't do that. Only the mental dead followers of you believe that. It ain't no NUPU now. But he's following behind and still corruption. So yeah, it is true. He's been plagiarizing this man's legacy. Then out of Wu Nuwap, because the power of Nupu, those who replace them, Nupu don't mean those who replace them. Wu Nuwap and replace them for the Nagaru Nadu Salal. Again, Nupu don't mean those who replace them. Please provide the evidence. This is deception. Then go down here, number 9. So you have Nupu and Zupu. Evil is Zupu, Zuin, Suin, sin, called Nana, Zion, Siam, found in 2 Samuel. Right back to religion. That's not what Zupu means. Does not mean that. So these are lies. And plagiarism. And they selling these books. Using Afro Unu information. You gonna go over there and say something to them? You ain't gonna tell them and make 1,000 videos that they need to be taking that money they making and sending it to Miss Brown? No, you ain't gonna say none of that. Cause to you it don't exist. You just gonna justify it. Let's go to the nature of nature. Because I'm teaching you. After this last part, it's 3:3a. Okay. Right here again. We're gonna jump to that in a minute. Hold on. Got Nupu and Zupu. We already know what that is. So look what it say. At the bottom. 340. They don't question their God. They're new boss of their lives, the boss with supernatural powers, right? Go to the nature books. Nature books, look. Listen to reason. The word God as a title does mean a boss or the boss as well as supernatural power, depending on how it is used. For example, if the use of the word refers to an individual god such as the sun god, earth god, or moon god, it means a boss with supernatural powers. This is clearly plagiarism. The boss with supernatural powers. Why are York and them still plagiarizing this man's work? Since you want to pretend the 9-ball and BIAE don't, he didn't write that. Which we know is a lie. But let's humor your dumb ass real quick. Look at this. This out the nature books. Why is the nature book being plagiarized? Why he not citing those sources, Baldilocks? You going to question us? Question them. Because this is what unintelligent snakes and liars and thieves do. York is a thief. And anybody who's writing, translating, or taking what he's writing in these letters and putting them in the book form and taking from that makes him a thief, and they're a thief by an extension. You like to say you like to go at Nawapians and Noonibus. Why I ain't seen you go at them for plagiarizing outside of the group since you jumped ship? When you gonna say something to them about this? I'm waiting, because this is very important. When are you gonna say something about that? It's a clown. You just sitting saying anything because these dummies is eating it up. But we like to deal with the facts though. All right, let's go to this next book. I'm just giving you some examples because you keep calling the wrong people thieves. That's the funniest crap I've ever heard. I ain't stole. These are the scammers. They scamming their own people because a lot of them don't know that they stealing this information and plagiarizing it and not citing sources and making money off of it and then keep going. See what I'm talking about? You calling me the scammer, but when it's clear your teacher and his coat is the scammers. Just because you don't like somebody, that don't make them guilty of something with the stuff you put up there. You sound like a real fool. You've been a dummy for years. Look at this crap. Verse 2. So Nawapians is all about black magic of our natural nature. That come out the nature books too. Divine science from what our ancient ancestors. I'm talking about natural nature. Not that the black magic. The black magic is told you not to mess with black magic in the books. That's dealing with voodoo and 6th ether and all that crap. Y'all don't have no intelligence at all. Y'all just believe anything. I'm trying to help you. Divine sign from what our ancient ancestors called Nu, the bowl in which all of life is born. The womb called by some, Nu. Then he got over here, Nut, Nut, Tat, Nut, Newts. Come on now. Where you think he got that from? York ain't never taught this. But look at this. Somebody come take a look at this. Look. This is the prerequisite. Reason is natural ether energy produced by brain concentration as what? Brain newts. The prime mover in matter meltdown. See topic about brain newts. So why is Afro Unu's words and it's spelled the same way? Why is that over here and he's not citing his sources? Whenever you do that and you don't cite your sources, that's called being what? Deceptive and manipulative. Just like you got on the bottom of that video of the conversation of what you call how low can you go to be somebody. This is you talking about your teacher and you going low as you can because you want to be somebody you're not qualified. Your language is disgusting. It only shows your ignorance and your barbarianism mentality. You think you bringing a whole bunch of people around because you talking like you talking. It doesn't make what you say facts. This is facts. This is evidence. This is reason. Why is Afro Unu's information and your information totally corrupted and not cited? You gotta be kidding me. You getting washed. There's nothing you can do. You just a clown. And just keep proving it over and over, test dummy. Again, look at that. Meltdown. All this stuff comes from the nature books. Brain News Meltdown. You got the books? You don't want to look it up? Let me help you out. Right here, look at this. Mental spirit creator of all finite eternal nature, and the mental spirit creator of all persons, places, and things are natural and artificial. Reason is natural ether energy produced by brain concentration as brain news, the prime mover matter meltdown. What did he say right here? Ether energy, natural ether energy, the cosmic elements. He just changed a couple of words and elements evolve into one or melt down into ether. Material matter that can exist and still be categorized as material matter. This comes from the nature books. Can you say thief? I know you don't want to accept reality because you're a Dumbo without an elephant trunk. Look at this. Brain newts. Melt down. Mental and spirit, mind and mental spirit produced by brain concentration. This right here is talking about brain news. Ether energy are the smallest particles. All right, look at this. This is what I keep talking about. You ain't gonna say nothing to them because you got a personal beef and they don't exist. I don't even know you, nigga. I don't even know why you keep trying to convince these people me and you got some kind of history. We ain't got no history. I ain't never met you. You a clown. Look at this. Listen to reason. In nature, science, noon, so-called, and universal language are the smallest particles of matter that can exist and still be categorized. This book was put out in the 90s. Why? In the 2000s is your putting this stuff down here. Matter that can be exist and still be categorized. What is it? Ether energy are the smallest particles. Material. See, plagiarizing. That's it. Thief. Stop thief. You sound like a jackass. You really think you can change reality because you smoking that bad weed and it's just converting your reasonability into something that don't exist? You a fool. Keep telling you that. Nobody calling you a fool as a joke. You a clown. A whole clown. So that right there deals with that part. You ain't gonna go and say nothing to these individuals. I already know that. Because that's what you do. All right? So we covered that. And I'm gonna go to this right quick right here. What I got? Okay. Now let's go into the Nupu and Zupu thing real quick before I get off this topic. Now this is in one of their books. And we did this in a video called Correcting Prince York. Now look how they spell Zupu. Now they talking about Wunawap is the positive powers of nature that reveals the facts and positive nature to you, Nuwapians, which you already know. This is all plagiarism and remix, all right? And Zupu, Zuin, Zion is the negative powers of unnatural nature that covers up facts. That's what he's doing. Sadak, truth with religion. That's what York is teaching. He keep religion in y'all books, y'all master secrets, or y'all actual facts in the beginning. Y'all talking about God, this and that, and Samuel. We just read some of that. It's constantly trying to use the Bible as a source to substantiate. Right? Then it says that covers up the facts. We got to that. The Kahabat, lies, opinions, fictions, legends, history, historiography, that of a historian tells his stories about all others past. That's what you doing. When it come to me personally, that's what you doing. You living out the zoo. But this ain't even the worst part of this particular class. All right. So now you got Zupu, and look how it's spelled. You have the deadbolt. You have these callings, the U and the P and the U. All right. All right. So this is how, when you go to the translator, this is how you translate Zupu. Now the first one that they put in the book, this is correct. But that U is not correct. That's not a U. The quail chick gives you that. This is the quail chick. So this door bolt is right. This is the quail chick for the U. This is the P sound, which is called a wicker stool. They don't, this is right here. That's correct, the wicker stool. But this, the U, the two U's is wrong. That's incorrect. So the two quail chicks is missing. Infidels. Infidels. Now watch this. Let's go to the other one before I jump. I'm gonna jump to this real quick. That 135. All right, here we go again. This is NUPU. All right. That's the water sign. Incorrect. Incorrect. You can just look at that. You can see this incorrect. Let me get my screen out of the way. That's either a bowl or some other type of glyph. I didn't go into looking it up. But this is not the end sign. This is. Quail chick sign is missing, but the P symbol is right. Again, get yourself together. Y'all out here misrepresenting all the information and always got the nerve to stand up in somebody's face trying to tell somebody they wrong and incorrect, and you repping a pedophile and somebody out here mistranslate and plagiarize and don't know what they're talking about. All right, let's see. And just for clarity, like I said, it's only, let's type this in just so people can, those who may be coming upon this and studying, you'll be able to see it. So you can see Nupu, which all has been explained why it went from U to O's. Hold on. As you can see it, Nupu. Nupu, pronounced Nupu. Just like you look in the BIAE, Nuwapu. You got Nupu, and it breaks down what it is, the creative energy. Reason is intellect. Intelligence, revelation, inspiration, and best mind. In addition, reason is the real creator and true God in nature. So that's just breaking that down. Just to give you a brief rundown of this stuff. Zupu. Zupu, pronounced Zupu. These two world souls exist at opposite time or opposite ethereal powers of natural ether, including all spirit beings of nature. Natural ether comes and goes in degrees and is degree at any given time. All right. The laws of is the nature of, is the purpose of, and the purpose of natural ether are light and life, life of life, life of death, etc. Zupu is pronounced Zupu, and Zupu it is the secondary creator and evolutionary processor. Zeus is six reasons, and six ether in general. Zeus, the descendants of Ta, who is Uranus, is the gods and goddesses, spirit beings of nature that rule and control in the bottom half of the smack circle of order. We all exist right now in the bottom of the bottom half of order circle at 3 south. So again, plagiarism. Who's the scammer? The Wipens is a scammer. That's where the money going, because they always putting out books. They always talking about books, but y'all making millions over the years. Ever since the actual facts. Even before New York was out, he was sprinkling money with the right knowledge scrolls that had the BIA and 9 ball in it. He been making money off of Afro Unu's works since the 90s. And lied about where he got it from. Come on. All right, so we got all that stuff, and we know exactly what this stuff is, but we're not gonna tell y'all. We're just gonna show you that y'all putting out incorrect information. All right, what's the next thing? All right, now let's look at this, something I found while I was doing research. Somebody put this on Scrib. Matter of fact, Larry Shelton on the Whopping, he just as insane too. Put this out in 2013. Look what he say. All Nubians, people of African origin, should become acquainted with the books Introduction to the Nature written by Afro Unu, which is another name for Dr. Malachi Z. York, the master teacher of Nubian, Ethiopian students and right knowledge. If you have not acquired these books, then I suggest that you keep your arguments till you have acquired and digest it. Original description: who was Abinu and Ruach Batar? That book, that name is not on the BIE or the 9 ball. All right, so this is foolishness. This is one of your peoples, and he keep putting out this same lie. The first begotten of the dead, known as Afro, that's never mentioned in those books like that. He's the first mentally resurrected. Y'all just keep Christian sizing everything. This is not true. All right. Let me see, make sure I got all my points here. I think that's all my points. Let me see. Yeah, that's all my points for this particular class. Because you an ass. So let's see if you go at the Nawapins, because they the one who taking Afro Unu's money. You still trying to make it sound like I'm the reason she ain't getting no money. No, your coat and master teaching them is the reason why she ain't getting no money. You see how you try to place blame on the party that's not even guilty of such things? You guilty of that. You, not me. Truman called the peace in war times.
You go to Nigeria, which is, if not the most corrupt nation in Africa, and it is, it could be the most corrupt nation in the world, Minister Farrakhan.
Oh, now, Mr. Wallace.
It is the most corrupt nation that I have ever covered. I've been there 25 years ago, and I've been there as recently as last year.
Fine. So what? 35 years old. That's what that nation is. Now here's America, 226 years old. You love democracy, but there in Africa, you're trying to force these people into a system of government that you just have accepted 30 years ago, black folk got the right to vote. You're not in any moral position to tell anybody how corrupt they are. You should be quiet and let those of us who know our people go there and help them get out of that condition. But America should keep her mouth shut wherever there's a corrupt regime, as much hell as America has raised on the earth. No, I will not allow America or you, Mr. Wallace, to condemn them as the most corrupt nation on earth when you have spilled the blood of human beings. Has Nigeria dropped an atomic bomb and killed people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Have they killed off millions of Native Americans? How dare you put yourself in that position as a moral judge? I think you should keep quiet, because with that much blood on America's hands, you have no right to speak. I will speak because I don't have that blood on my hand. Yes, there's corruption there. Yes, there's mismanagement of resources. Yes, there is abuse. There's abuse in every nation on earth, including this one. So let's not play holy to moralize on them. Let's help them.
I'm not moralizing. I'm asking a question, and I got an answer.
Why would you put it as the most corrupt regime in the world? That doesn't make sense.
Can you think of one more corrupt?
Yeah, I'm living in one. I'm living in one. Yes, you've done a hell of a thing on this earth, so you should not be the one to talk. You should be quiet when it comes to moral condemnation.